Pete is antsy to go camping. And we are not really ready to go camping because we are starting a laundry room remodel. We have lived in this house for almost 25 years. We have hated this laundry room ever since we moved in, but we actually just kind of got used to looking at it. You know how it is when you look at something long enough and all of a sudden it kind of like looks normal. That's where we are. So this summer when we got back, we decided that we were going to actually finally remodel our laundry room. And we have started the project in that we've got quotes coming and we've got some things being delivered, but we really are not in a good position to go camping. So here's what I said to Pete. Let's try to squeeze in a trip. We will do it in between our last delivery that we're waiting on and when the countertops are going to be here to get installed. And we will try to get a week-long trip in that time. Well, I also need to sand and paint the cabinets somewhere along the line. So we're super busy right now, but we both want to go on a trip. So what we're going to do is we are going to wing it. I do not have a menu planned. I don't even know how many people might be joining us. I have no idea how many people I'm cooking for. So I am going to do a Costco haul, which is we're going to go to Costco today and we are going to buy the typical things that we usually eat and use on a camping trip. And we're going to make it a really fast trip, bring everything home, dump it, and then I'm going to get the sandpaper out and start working on the cabinets. So let's go to Costco and do a really fast Costco run. Look at what's waiting for me when I get back from Costco. Oh, I'm going to need a camping trip. So why did I decide that Saturday was a good day to do a quick trip to Costco? I don't know.
There's not even a parking spot.
Look at this. He knows I'm serious. He actually didn't stop to look at the TVs today. He knows we're going to try to do this quick Costco run. We'll see how fast we can get in and out of here. One thing that's good when we come for just a Costco food run is we kind of know we're just going to the food aisles so we can skip all those other aisles. Yeah?
Yeah.
That's a good thing. Skip the other aisles. You're just going to get food. It makes it a whole lot faster. The cold room. Yes, we know that we're going to be leaving sometime this upcoming week, so we can get our produce today. We need some spinach. Asparagus sounds like it's a good thing if we do some chicken or some steak or something like that. Oh, I need some cranberries. Take some of those. Let's do some Brussels sprouts. What do you think? Corn? Okay, corn, Brussels sprouts. Oh, I need apples. I actually kind of have a list, but I'm not really pulling it out. Let's go grab some meat. Let's do a beef chuck roast. I'm gonna throw this in the crock pot and cook it and shred it. Of course, we have to get some hamburger. They don't have any organic today. I like the ground beef because they're in these small packages, already pre-packaged, and so I don't need to vacuum seal these at all. 1 1/3 pound. So if we have more people joining us, take out 2 packs instead of just 1. It's almost Thanksgiving, turkey time. I'll just do 1 pack of this chicken. It looks like it's about 6 pounds, so about 3, it's in 3 packs, so that's about 2 pounds a pack.
I can't get this thing open.
And Pete can't get it open.
Plastic bags. The hardest part about this whole shopping trip.
Plastic bag?
Yeah.
Really?
Open this
I
thing.
I know. Da, 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 da. Our quick shopping trip is taking longer than we expected because we can't open the bag.
Oh, I'm kidding. I'll keep it. I know.
Right.
Very thank you.
Oh man, thank you.
Woman touch.
Uh-huh. All right, good deal. All right, so we got ground beef, we got beef chuck, and we've got chicken. What else do you want?
You want some ham?
No ham. Actually, this is enough meat for a week-long camping trip. Even if we have people show up. So let's, we can get in and out of here pretty quick. Hey P, you want some bitchin' sauce?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so if you haven't had bitchin' sauce, you should try it. It's delicious. Did they change the packaging of these things? I think they did. Oh, it's so cold in here. Always check your eggs. Make sure that you're not going home with half a carton of cracked eggs. We like cracking them ourselves. We love bacon. We use so much of it, we get just the Costco brand. Do I worry about organic bacon? No. 2 big containers, 2 big packages of bacon. Center cup bacon, thick sliced, turkey sausage. That makes Pete's skin crawl. He doesn't believe that sausage should be made with turkey. Although he does like turkey for Thanksgiving, but it's not meant to go in sausage, he says. Oh, we need some water.
Yeah, this really
Pete, oh, it's right here. My water, and then if you want some too. So I like this Kirkland Signature Italian sparkling water. Pete likes something that's a little more, it's not really flavored, but you know, the scent, it's more scented than anything. I like his can better when we're camping because it is easy to smash the can when we're boondocking and we don't have, we have to deal with garbage. Don't like that those, the sparkling water that I like to drink comes in plastic bottles because they are bulky and you can't collapse those. We are always thinking about the pack it in, pack it out part of whatever it is that we're carrying, especially like food waste or, you know, food container waste. This is my granola of choice. I like this pumpkin seed granola. It's definitely my favorite. Plenty of coffee pods already at home, so we don't need to get any more of those. You know, we use our little Instapot coffee maker, cup at a time coffee maker when we're camping. We always need lots of sugar. We don't get the 25-pound bag, but we do get the 10-pounders because, and we get C&H sugar because our hummingbirds are spoiled. And Pete believes that the hummingbirds like C&H sugar instead of a store brand. No, we're good. We got those little guys covered. Let me know if you'd be interested in seeing how we attract hummingbirds to our site. We're coming up on the next aisle with tuna and sardines. Pete's a big sardine eater, kind of. He gets tired of sardines. He eats them too many of them, and then he gets tired of them. Look at that. He went ahead of me. My theory of not being the cart driver and being able to get through the crowds. He's showing me up here. This is Mateo's is one of our favorite salsas, and it is a medium heat, which is great for me. He likes his a little bit hotter. I'm gonna get some refried beans. I'm out of those too. A lot of these things, when it's such a big package, obviously we're not gonna go through all of this on one camping trip, so I might take 1 or 2 cans depending on how long our trip is and then leave the rest at home. I would rather stock up and go once in a while. We're out of,
You want one of these?
Instant
They're on
rebate,
sale.
$3 off. We better get 2 of those. Great. Yeah, I would rather stock up and do batch shopping instead of shop frequently and do small quantities because it's just so much more time efficient to get everything done in one shot and like be done for the month. That's my goal. If I'm doing some kind of Greek sandwiches, I like to just get the pitas here, but I'm not planning that for this trip. Heck, I don't know what I'm planning for this trip really, so who knows what I really want.
We need take and bake sourdough.
Take and bake sourdough. This is one of Pete's favorites. We have one loaf of this
I know
at
we
home
only have one, but these are
already.
You gotta find them, but they're still vacuum packed.
So yeah, the reason we like these for a couple of reasons. They are vacuum packed already.
Yeah,
They
well,
stay for a
most
long
of them
time in the fridge or in your pantry, and they're good if you like sourdough bread. It's a nice bread.
It lasts forever. The expiration on April 2025.
Sourdough longer. Yeah, April of 2025, and it's November of 2024.
So,
Oh, the donuts. Skip the donuts. Go buy the donuts. Hurry up. Hurry up. If it's not home, you don't eat it. Oh, but I do like my Aussie bites. I do love Aussie bites. Go ahead. Yeah, these things are some of my favorites. They're kind of like a little treat, like it's almost like a muffin or a cookie or something. It's a little sweet. It's nice and bite-sized. When we have people come to visit us, I always like to have stuff on hand when we're camping that is an easy, like, appetizer kind of thing to pull out. So, like chips to go with bitchin' sauce, some nuts, some like cheese and crackers, chips and salsa.
let's get in line if you need something.
Go ahead and get in line, and I'll run over and get a couple more things. Salt and pepper pistachios. He doesn't really like that teriyaki flavor, so I'm just gonna get actually I'm gonna treat him steak strips. Those are even better than plain jerky. I don't like jerky, but I do like these steak strips. They are pretty dang delicious. All right, I'm gonna head over to find him in line, and if he's already checking out, I'm in trouble. He's not. I can see where he is up there. This is crazy. Are you going to start eating nuts while we're standing here?
No.
Okay. This is not as much of a shopping haul as we normally do, but since we're probably only going for maybe about a week, and I wanted to make this quick. I love it when Costco is so busy that they actually have people checking people out way back here. That's really helpful. It's kind of like when you go to In-N-Out Burger, and instead of talking to the person at the window, they actually have people out in the parking lot taking orders. It's awesome. Their ice is so cheap. $2.49 for a 16-pound bag. Do you remember where we parked? Yeah. Well, it's not like we can really see our car very well because the parking lot is so darn full. We could be walking around here for a really long time if we don't remember where we parked.
Yeah, there's no park.
Crazy. Back. We're back from Costco. We've unloaded all of our groceries, so let's see what we've got. We ended up spending $435.06. Our bill would have been a lot lower if we weren't buying so much organic, but we like organic when we can. We'll take as many of these as we need for camping, and we'll leave the rest at home. Obviously, we overbought just because it was a good deal, but I really like these things. They're great. They are the normal 90s. If you haven't tried them, they're the normal 90-second microwave rice that's already cooked. So you're just reheating it. These things are great to use on camping trips because you don't have to cook them. And they have a little extra flavor that with the garlic, and the quinoa gives it a nice little extra texture other than just rice. So I really love these things. One of my favorite ways to use them is to heat them up on the Blackstone flat top with something like, if I'm doing something like a stir fry or something like that. Of course, we always have plenty of tuna around, so that's great for salads and sandwiches. We always have a lot of nuts too when we're camping. It's a great snack. So pick cashews, and we also got a bag of these pistachios. We like the plain and the salt and pepper. Today he chose the salt and pepper. We've got our take and bake bread. That is a sourdough take and bake bread. It is organic and it's super simple to heat up. Just wrap it in some foil. You can heat it over your campfire or on your grill or a propane grill or your flat top Blackstone. Any way you want to, you can heat that, and it's a really good, if you like sourdough bread, a nice sturdy bread. These are organic dried blueberries. I like having dried blueberries around because they are a great alternative with a great shelf life. So I like to actually start my trips with fresh fruit, and then once the fresh fruit is gone, transition over to dry because you don't have to deal with all of that spoilage and shelf life and all that kind of stuff. it is almost Thanksgiving, so I had to get some cranberries just because I throw cranberries in a lot of things when it is Thanksgiving time. Refried organic beans are a really nice way to stretch a meal if we have extra people showing up and I don't have enough tacos to feed all the people that are there. I make sure that I have plenty of things on the side, or things like chips and salsa to start the meal so everybody isn't totally famished when they sit down to eat. That's a great way to stretch your main course. These steak strips are a really nice alternative to just plain jerky. They're a little extra pricey, but they are worth it if you want to give yourself a treat. This is my favorite leafy green to take to camp trips, this spinach, because it has a lot sturdier, it's a lot sturdier green than a leafy green that kind of wilts a lot faster. I like using spinach for side salads and for things like wraps and sandwiches to bulk those things up. Can't go camping without popcorn, right? Got some cinnamon bread and some of Dave's organic whole grain bread. I love that stuff. It's really filling, and it is a nice bread with plenty of protein, fiber, omega-3s, and all that kind of stuff. So it's really good stuff. I got a sparkling water back there, and Pete got his flavored water here. We've got some apples, which I like putting apples in my yogurt for breakfast in the morning. So this is my breakfast, my normal breakfast combo. I eat this at home. I eat this when we're camping, and Pete will have like regular cereal and milk. But this is my choice. So it's yogurt with some kind of fruit. Blueberries and apples are my normal go-tos. And then I like to sprinkle some of this pumpkin seed and flax granola on top for a nice little crunch. This is great. If you haven't tried these guacamole cups, they're awesome. And I really like them because they can freeze and you can pull out one or two at a time. If you're serving guacamole as like an appetizer, you are not going to want this because they're not big enough. Oh, kitties. Kitties. I love my kitties. But sometimes they're not real good. Anyway, these are nice, small little cups, and they stack well in the fridge and in the freezer. So I just throw a bunch in the freezer, you have them frozen, and then I pull out one or two at a time as I need them while we're camping. It's always great to have asparagus and Brussels sprouts. The Brussels sprouts obviously last a lot longer, have a longer refrigerator life than the asparagus. So we'll eat the asparagus first, Brussels sprouts second. Great with burgers or grilled meats or whatever. I like having block cheese with me because I'm not forced to use it one way or another. So if I already bought pre-shredded cheese, then that's what you're stuck with. But I like to serve cheese with cheese and crackers and that kind of thing. Cheese, crackers, nut tray if we have company and I kind of need to have some kind of a little appetizer. So this block cheese allows me to cut that up for that, and then I can also shred it for tacos and things like that. Pete's little treat. I got him these chocolate covered raisins. I know it's a surprise. He hasn't seen those yet. He didn't notice them when we were in the checkout line, but he likes those. The bitchin' sauce that we have here is a little bit spicy, and we really like it. It's great with just chips, and it's also great as a sauce if you don't want to make a homemade sauce with something like a fish taco. I already have chips at home, so I didn't need to get chips for this, so I just got the sauce. Same thing with the hummus. Hummus is great as a glue or like a replacement for mayonnaise if you want to do something like wraps with a bunch of lettuce or something like that. Can't have enough butter when you are camping. Always have plenty of eggs on hand. They're great for breakfast. They're also great hard-boiled for a snack or for a fast little lunch. Plenty of ground beef here. We can pat it up for burgers or fry it up for chilies or tacos or something like that. Love my Aussie bites. Those are my little sweet treat at the end of the night. Can't have enough salsa. We always have salsa, whether it be to serve it with chips and salsa or to put it over the top of other things. And actually, salsa is one of my secret weapons when I'm doing something that requires something that's a little bit spicy. So instead of doing a recipe with like sauteed onion and garlic and that kind of thing, if I have a recipe that'll handle onion, garlic, and tomato, I will often use salsa instead of actually chopping those individual ingredients. We've got this chicken breast. The chicken breast that we have here today there's 3 different packs, and normally for dinner we do 1 pack on the grill. I told Pete that maybe tonight, instead of doing just 1 pack, we'll do 2, and then I can use this pre-cooked meat on our trip. That'll be part of my meal planning that I'm doing tomorrow. This is a great way to do beef. So if you do beef ahead of your trip and you throw it in a crock pot and cube it or shred it, it is a lot of work is done for you. So this is a boneless chuck roast that I'm probably going to pre-cook tomorrow, at least part of it. Our bacon, can't have enough bacon, so I will portion that out tomorrow when I do all of my food prep. And so it's ready to use on our trip. And then we got some nice, actually, we're almost to Thanksgiving. So this is a little bit late in the season to do corn on the cob, but Pete likes corn on the cob. And every time we get it in this pack at Costco, it is really good quality. So we're happy with it. So this is our Costco haul. This will definitely feed us for the 2 of us well beyond a week-long camping trip. Even if we have people that show up and join us, if we have 4, I can feed 4 to 6 people easily for a week on this. So I will be doing the food prep tomorrow. So with all of this food here and all of my project that is waiting for me in the laundry room, it is time for me to actually go start sanding cabinets. So what I'm going to do today is just take all of this food, throw it in the refrigerator, and then I'm going to do the food prep tomorrow when I have time in between coats of drying paint. So I'll show you how I do my food prep in advance of the trip. I think it'll save you a lot of time and a lot of energy so that you can spend your trip doing the things that you really want to do, like hiking and biking and, just having fun with your friends and family. So I'll show you how I do all of this food prep tomorrow. See you soon.